it's time for a weird location vlog, because why not? There's still a lot of noise around, and this just happens to be where I feel comfortable rambling today. Anyway, so I have not slept well pretty much the whole week. There was maybe one day that I got to bed at like 5 past midnight. Otherwise, every other day has been after 1 a.m., sometimes after 2 a.m. And then today's when daylight saving started, and I got to bed before 2 a.m., but I was still awake at 2 a.m. to see the clock suddenly jump forward to 3 a.m. And yeah, just generally didn't sleep well. And so I'm now at that point of insomnia where I'm in like the sort of breakdown / burnout, level. And yeah, I've got to really get on top of my sleep to function, I think. Like I've just gotten to such a bad state. I need to actually do something about it. I'm at that point. So that means reprioritizing things and taking things easier. Now, the thing about my habit of making myself ridiculously busy, even though I'm doing nothing with my life, yeah, somehow I manage to always be busy. Like, the good thing is it helps distract me from wanting to die. But I've sort of, yeah, if I don't get onto the sleep, then it stops working that way. And I also can't get as much done when I'm tired. I end up getting super distracted and doing things that don't matter, instead of the things that I really probably should do. So, yeah, I don't know if that's going to affect my YouTubing. I need to focus more on music because that's a bit more of a priority at the moment, finally. I posted on Patreon that I was thinking of doing Inktober this year, and I've now realized that's not going to happen because I'm just such a mess. I thought about doing Inktober because, having a daily prompt, would hopefully get me back into doing the visual arts after, the rough start to the year I had, moving all my studio stuff home and not being able to use this space for ages. So, yeah, that was a good theory, but so was the dating app thing, and I'm great at these good theories. They just often don't turn out to be realistic, and, yeah, it's just not happening, and I'm just gonna put the art stuff on the back burner. A bit like my poetry stuff. I haven't touched that for ages. So yeah, I mean, I've already been working on eating a little bit better and doing a bit more exercise, but I think now I really need to focus on sleep. So yeah, but also guys, I have a backlog of video ideas, which is another problem for me, is I'm always coming up with ideas and then I feel like I have to get around to all of them, and sometimes I forget about them and realize they weren't such an important idea, but then some are persistent, and then it all sort of stacks up in my mental to-do list, and then I feel a little bit overwhelmed there as well. But so, the main bunch of videos I want to make have to do with clothing items. Some of them are my t-shirt designs, which, as you know, been sitting on for a while. I finally got the last color delivered, and I haven't done anything with it. And then people giving me birthday money, and so I've got a whole bunch of birthday stuff to show off. Okay, so I did the Punk Rave Australia. I probably sound drunk. I don't drink alcohol or do any drugs or anything. I'm just like that level of, yeah, sleep deprivation. And I woke up early, and like before I even had breakfast, I had a shower and walked my dog because it was a really hot day today, and I think it still hasn't cooled down. And yeah, I wanted to get out of the house, do all that stuff before it really got hot. Anyway, so yeah, that was like at 9 in the morning. I usually wake up at 11, and that's on normal time, not daylight saving time. Anyway. So I did all the punk rave stuff in the past, right? And that seemed to go okay, but I am not that version of me who made those fashion videos anymore. It's past me. I have made that video about the ways that my sense of self is messed up, and this one across time, I think, is what's hitting now. I don't know how to make a fashion video anymore, and also, like, because I'm not working with Punk Rave, I did reach out to them, a few months back, just to check that, yeah, they're still not gonna bring it back, but, like, when I had the punk rave thing, I had, like, they had a specific list of things they wanted me to cover, and I had developed, like, a way of doing it. But with this stuff, one is my own merch, and the other one is just stuff that I bought that was kind of cool, and I want to make videos about it, but, like, there's no pressure on me to do it in a particular way, and I think having too much choice is making me go, should I just, like, wave it in front of the camera, or should I actually put effort in? I don't fucking know, I haven't decided yet, so, maybe some suggestions would help. I know I did like my friend's metal shirt, but that was nice and simple and easy. This is a whole bunch of other stuff, and I feel like I should try and at least pretend to promote my t-shirts. Anyway, so that's some stuff and things that I'm still working out. And yeah, I don't know how to approach it. Maybe I just wave stuff and be like, hey guys, here's the thing I bought. But then I have some things to say, because there are things that didn't quite go right, and there's a whole sequence of events and blah 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 blah. Anyway, so I don't know what I'm gonna do there, but I will take suggestions. What else is that? Everything I wanted to say is that I'm super tired and out of it, and I need to get on top of this aspect of my life where I'm really just too tired to function properly. And yeah, I think, like, I've gotten into a bit of a cycle, because my brain tends to not really function until late at night, and then because my brain is functioning, I end up on a roll, and I know if I don't get things done now, I'm not going to get them done. So that's how I end up staying up to 2 a.m. or past 2 a.m. in some cases. But so, like, then because I've stayed up late, I don't get enough sleep, because my family are morning people. Any Danny Phantom fans here? Creature of the Night, doomed to a family of morning people. That's me, essentially, except I'm a little bit less dark most of the time, because I don't have the energy to do the goth stuff. I wear lazy clothes, I wear day pajamas most of the time. Anyway, yeah, so then I don't sleep well, and I spend most of my day basically sleepwalking, and I've been getting some really bad brain fog lately. I don't know how I've gotten anything done. I can't actually remember what I've done this week, apart from, like, the days that I had social things going on. So what, you know, like, what's today? Today is Sunday. So Monday is Music Monday, and Tuesday, I don't remember what I did. Was that the day that I did the bubble wrap? Wednesday, I don't know what I did during the day, but then dinner with relatives, and then Thursday, I don't remember what I did. Friday, I don't remember what I did. Yesterday was hanging with my metal friend, and then today's Sunday. Hi, today's Sunday. So, is that a cockroach leg? I don't know. I probably needed to vacuum in here. There's a couple of cockroach legs, I think. I hope I didn't sit in one. Anyway, yeah, no, brain fog. Hello, brain fog. Where was I going with that? Then I was talking about cockroach legs. No, I'm just, I need to figure out my shit, and, yeah, like, not functioning most of the day, sort of sleepwalking, and you'd think if I was tired all day that then I would be able to go to bed and sleep well and be okay the next day, but no, that's not what happens. My brain wakes up just as I'm thinking of going to bed. I'm like, oh, it's getting late, it's maybe 10 o'clock, I should go to bed, and then my brain's like, hello, are you wide awake now? And that's when it starts functioning. I don't understand. So I've been asleep all day. It's like I have permanent jet lag. I don't freaking understand. Anyway, so yeah, I have no idea how I've been spending all the time. The only time that I went to bed at a sensible time was I watched Interview with the Vampire with Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt and the guy that with the accent, which doesn't tell you much because everyone has a fucking accent. Who's the Armand guy? I forget what the actor's name was. It was right there, and then now it's not. The day that I watched that was the only day that I got to bed on time. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's wind, and there's like leaves. That's not rain, is it? Oh, it's very windy. Yeah, anyway, that's the day that I got to bed at 5 past midnight. My goal is to get to bed before midnight, but I'm making this video and that's gonna take a while to finish off. And I probably won't have time to watch anything unless I open Xena up, but I feel like it's such a big commitment and that's putting me off getting started because there's like, what, 80 discs or something stupid like that. Anyway, which means I should wrap up the video because I think I've made my point that I'm really tired and out of it and not a functioning human being. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, a lot of unimportant stuff instead of the things that I should be doing. Anyway, so I need to put less pressure on myself to, you know, be making videos, and I need to not be signing up to things like Inktober with daily tasks, and I need to mostly focus on music. I think music's the important thing right now. And I need less social stuff. There's been a lot of social stuff lately, and I've had to leave the house a lot lately. And, I mean, a lot for me. And I'm like, but I've got a few weeks off therapy, so at least I don't have to go out for that. We were going to talk about dissociation in therapy. I was going to make videos about autism as well and do like an autism test live stream, but yeah, there's just like a lot of stuff. And also we've had a painter painting stuff, and having tradespeople around sort of cramps my video making stuff. Okay, so I didn't win the 40 million Powerball, but on Tuesday is the $15 million regular lotto, and then on Thursday it's 60 million on the Powerball because I didn't win, but no one else won. So these are my ways to escape my life and then, you know, set up better for stuff like YouTube. I know I keep telling myself, I don't know if there's more stuff to make. I'm gonna go buy.